Cool. Can I do one more?
One more quick one.
Alright, let's see. Well, to me that was pretty shitty what I just did. It's like a cool idea, but I know it sounds kind of decent.
Yeah, check it out.
So softly, but surely, I tried to slip away. Oh, I tried, and I tried, but you said, son, come another day. Springtime, yes, well, it all blooms. Oh, it blooms for you. But now you sit alone in a four-cornered room, all penned up and you don't know what to do. Well, there must be a way for us to shine like the sun. And no, 'cause we all need something more. So you want to see me?
All right, give it up one more time for Jake.
Jake!
Very cool, very cool, cool. All right. It is that time of the night. It is last call at the Kava bar. I'm gonna close things. Yeah, that's cool. Like he said. I'm gonna close things out with a few poems. While y'all get your last drinks and pay them tabs up. And don't forget to keep your bar tip. No, don't do that. Tip your barkeep. Tip your barkeep. He's been working hard for you tonight. So show him some love as well in the tip jar. And out back later if you're so inclined. Cool. Keep in mind we're right here each and every Wednesday night. Like I said, I'll close things out with a few poems here. This first one's called The Majestic Beat. In circles before Mayan temples, drums intoned from their emptiness, spur profound longing, blue-green dreams steeped in foliage, sound fog deep in forest answers, keeping time to the beat before time. That amoeboid heartbeat carried into kaleidoscoping light windows of pixelated waves laced into neuron circuitry, baffled and fueled by mystery, to worm-eaten genes hung on crystalline skeletons, bright yellow atomic rain clouds of city buses passing by in the night frame of lonely corners of sky, great columns in moonlit palaces, sound permeating every cell in this abode, the light beams drifting like tractors across ripening fields, saturated in delicate hues of tropical skin and cactus bloom. Fern fractals sprouting from dust, new planets overhead beneath us, ascending into fragrant midnight molecular Abyssinian vases, digital Egyptian sarcophagi, ancient Incan stone, motherboard logic spinning, runic songbirds escalating, far red colored distant sweetheart Orions and dilated open eyes and heads of reptilian coils, in electric spiral pulsating cloud hands reaching on the ethers wafting in the temple of Aphrodite, stoned upon the rocks of time, in love with every rhythm, in every cell, in everything, forever, without ever, echoed in ocean waves and thunder, painted across clear nights in the perennial spring, around campfires and subwoofers, continuing the majestic beat. 1, 1, 1, 1. Thank you. Thanks, man. This next one's called Snake Bracelets. The cliff faces, mercy of canyons. I am a leaf in the waterfall where the birds are fleeing. I follow the trail, a market of emptiness. Black curtains possess us where the marks of life appear. Sun setting on day gone too soon. Ambitions become a secondary stillness. The night we have become. As we linger on the facets, tiny details in the poems we carve. Never knowing if the choices are right. In the end, did we love right? Sand never falls the same way twice. What comes are visions and skeletons. Sliced snake moans in the next room. Reminder of a story once. I wring out my laundry in the rank world. Blackbirds fly in and out of an open window. For centuries, distress was my dwelling place. I looked skyward and dreamed, head resting in an open window. Tall buildings and street poles block my view, so I throw all my possessions out of an open window. Kings and lawyers lie down in palace corridors. A falcon with a note appears at the open window. Rulers cannot be trusted. Nothing has changed. A bandit steals my soul and makes through an open window. Beside the oak bookshelf, there is a wine bottle filled with peacock feathers. The invisible world lies just beyond the open window. Thanks. I'm gonna do this one I translated from the Spanish of Federico Garcia Lorca. And I'm just gonna read this straight through, I think. It's from his Sweets book. This is Water Sweet, and it's has comprised of land, tremor, acacia, curve, hive, north, south, east, west, land. In the black water, leaning trees, daisies and poppies. Down the dead road 3 oxen go. Stone of mist in my mind with a memory of silver. In the field without mountain, a clear lagoon, subdued spring. Who snipped the stalk of the moon, left us roots of water. How easily we would cut the flowers of the eternal acacia. I leave you with a lily in your hand, love of my night, and little widow of my star, I find you. Tamer of dark butterflies, I follow on my path. At the end of 1,000 years, you will see me, love of my night. Down the blue lane, tamer of dark stars, I will follow my path until the universe fits in my heart. We live in cells of crystal, in a hive of air. We kiss each other through the crystal. Marvelous prison whose door is the moon. The cold stars on the roads. There are those who come and those who go through the jungles of smoke. The cabins sigh under the perpetual dawn. In the strike of the axe, valleys and forests have a cistern tremor. In the strike of the axe, south, mirage, reflection, ever the same, as sane, star that orange, riverbed that sky. Oh, the arrow, the arrow, the south is that. An arrow of gold, without target, on the wind. Ladder of aroma that goes down to the south. Ladder of moon that climbs to the north. Thank you. All right. What a little Hafez to wind things down here. Always loved the great Persian mystic poets. So this is one by Hafez, translated by Thomas Rain Crow. The Moon-Eyed Girl. That moon-eyed girl has stolen my heart again, and has given me nothing but mischief, broken promises, and dark colors in return. And all this after I'd spent a small fortune on her, for expensive silks and cloth, just to be close to her moon-like face. I guess I should be thankful for the company of an angel, rather than being stuck in the wine house with all those sweating men. Oh, gypsy girl, have pity on this beggar and wino at your door. I have given up everything I have for you. Say something. Anything hot and sexy will do. But please, throw no more water on these flames. Come here. Last night I dreamed I was content, and this surely must have something to do with you. You and I were destined to be as one, for it is written in the book of dreams. When I die, tie a cup on my coffin, so that when I rise from the dead, I can quench my thirst with wine. Hafez, get up and run to the beloved before this goes too far. Don't be like that silly rabbit who built his lover's likeness out of tar. The Moon-Eyed Girl.
The Moon-Eyed Girl.
By, it's translated by Thomas Rain Crow. Thomas Rain Crow has a awesome press called New Native Press, who published my book of translations called Beautiful, which you can find at Mall Props or any major retailer. I might just do another Hafez here if that's cool. Maybe. No. Yeah. These days, the only friend that is faultless is a bottle of red wine and a book of poems. Wherever you are going, go alone, for the road to enlightenment is very narrow and full of curves. And take your wine glass with you, for there are no guarantees. I am not the only writer that is worried about having a job. Knowledge without experience is the wise man's faith. In this noisy street, the voice of reason says, the world and all its possessions is no security. Let me tell you an old story. The face of an old camel destined by fate to be black cannot become white from washing and cleaning. Everything you see around you will one day disappear, except love, which lasts forever. I had great hopes that with my heart I would unite with you. But along the road of life, death lurks like highway robbery. I say, hold on to the moon-faced one's hair, and don't tell a soul. For the effect of Saturn and the stars is agony and good luck. No one will ever see Hafez sober. Never. He is drunk on the wine of endless eternity and keeps asking for more. I got two more for you here. This is one called Dama, translated from the Spanish of Pablo Neruda, and this one's in my book. I think I'll do this one. Lover, te amo y me amas si te amo. Short are the days, the months, the rain, the trains. Tall are the houses, the trees, and we are highest. The phone that longs to kiss you approaches in the sand. The birds of the archipelagos migrate, and your wheat roots grow in my heart. There is no doubt, amor mío, that the storm of September with its rusted iron fell down upon your head, and when I saw you wandering defenselessly among thorn patches, I took up your amber guitar, put myself by your side, feeling I could not sing without your mouth, that I was dying if I glanced away from you, crying in the rain. Why the losses of love on the shore of the river? Why the cantata and abounding twilight that burns in my shadow? Why were they locked in you, fragrant Gianea, and restored both gift and aroma that required my clothes, tattered by so many battles of winter? Oh yeah, the Naruto. Cool. It's cool, right? And I might just do another Naruto if that's alright. Maybe not. One night a man was crying in the street, Allah, 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 Allah. His lips grew sweet with the praises, until a cynic said, I have heard you calling out, but have you ever gotten any response? The man had no answer to this. He quit praising and fell into a confused sleep. In his dream, he saw Hitter, the guide of souls, in a thick green foliage. Why did you stop praising? Because I never heard anything back. This longing you express is the return message. The grief that you cry out from draws you toward union. Your pure sadness that wants help is the secret cup. Listen to the moan of a dog for its master. That whining is the connection. Listen to the moan of a dog for its master. That whining is the connection. There are love dogs no one knows the names of. Give your life to be one of them. There are love dogs no one knows the names of. Give your life to be one of them. Thanks a lot, y'all. Thanks for coming to Open Mic. Go in peace. We'll see you next week. Thanks a lot. And thanks, Mac. Thanks to Max. Extra special thanks to Max for being awesome and letting us hang out and run over time on a crazy night tonight. So, show Max some love, and we'll see you guys next week. Get home safe. Peace, y'all.
Is this somebody's guitar that we ever,
Anyone lose a capo?
It might be this guy.